Hi guys, this is Aditya here, your fad guy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We just completed our first series on business models and thanks for showing all the love. We are 500 plus subscribers already. So kudos to you, keep supporting and keep growing the community. If you haven't watched my first playlist, go ahead and watch it now. I'm starting a new playlist today which will talk about how to start a startup right from scratch. Everyone gets 4 or 5 different business ideas, but how to execute them is the major challenge. So today's video will talk about the 3 segments of idea generation in detail. So without further ado, let's get started. After COVID, the world is changing at a very fast pace. What is relevant now may not be relevant 3 to 5 years later. So it's very important to be dynamic and to be specific as well. But how do you do that? I will outline a 3-step process which will talk about generation of any new business idea for your future business. The first step is defining your focus group. A focus group is a group of individuals who can contribute together to a market success of a newly launched product. They do this by open-ended discussions and critical feedback. This focus group for your business can be your friends, your colleagues, your customers, or anyone near around you who can give you a candid feedback on the product. Second step is brainstorming. Brainstorming allows for greater thinking by creatively stimulating open-ended discussions between your focus group. As I said in the first step, define your focus group and then creatively stimulate business ideas with them so that you can get their candid analysis and feedback on the product and service. This helps in taking your product to a market. The third and the final step in this plan is called as problem inventory analysis. In this approach, a business is set to analyze a certain set of problems that are very important to solve. These problems can be solved by innovation or by improvement. So you can pick up a problem and solve it by introducing some new method of solving it. This is called as innovation. Or either you can improve the way in which it is being solved already. This is called as improvement. For example, you can improve Zomato's delivery time, or you can innovate on their platform altogether so that they are able to fulfill deliveries faster. After doing all these 3 steps, an individual will get certain ideas which will solve certain problems. But you're thinking that how will I decide that which idea is the best or which problem should I solve? You do this by moving to the next step, which is what we call as idea validation. Right now, the idea is all in your head and just discussed with a few people, but it's not discussed with external people, and that's the major challenge. These external people could be your customers, your consumers. So the question you need to get answered for is that whether the customers will pay real money to buy your product or service. But how do you do that? This is where idea validation comes in. The next step in the idea validation journey is to talk to your customers real time. You ask them certain questions like what technology of the product they would like, what are the features of the product they would want to have, what price range is comfortable for them to buy a product or service. You get this answered either in the form of a random survey, in the form of a direct conversation, or through some form or the other where you can analyze their responses and keep a track of your product development journey. Guys, this process of taking feedback from your customers and validating it may take a lot of time. Remember, it's a journey, not a point. So keep refining your idea as per the feedbacks that you are being getting and keep working on them so that you can refine your idea to the best possible expectations of your customers. So guys, we've come to almost 2/3 of the video, wherein we've talked about the first 2 steps, which is idea generation and also idea validation. The third and the most important last step is also talking about how to document your idea, which is very, very important for an entrepreneur. You may get thousands of business ideas. You may even filter them down to the top 5 or 10 business ideas. You may even get a validation on them from 3-4 different customer segments. But how do you define which idea do you actually want to go ahead and make a business out of it? That is defined by idea documentation, and we prepare this in something called as a business plan. But what is a business plan? A business plan is like a Bhagavad Gita for your business. It contains the detailed summary of your business market strategy, customer strategy, product strategy, technology strategy, financial strategy, and various other structures and nuances of the business. A business plan has to be meticulated very, very carefully so that it outlines the entire detail of the business and how it will be run once it comes into the real life. If you guys want to know more about the business plan, I have attached a template of business plan in the comments below. So check the template and prepare your business plan right now. Thanks for sticking in till the end, guys. We wish I could give you candies, but this is a digital session, so can't give you one. But that's it for today's video. We have talked about idea generation, idea validation, and also idea documentation in detail. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section below, and make sure that you check out the business plan template that I put in on the comments, and you also start validating your idea journey right now. Remember, guys, idea is always a journey. It's not a point. So start working on your idea right now. Till then, it's your fart guy signing off.